Let's solve this interesting ACT problem. Okay, so what we have is if A and B are real numbers such that A is greater than 0 and B is less than 0, then which of the following is equivalent to absolute value of A minus absolute value of B? Okay, so now in a problem like this, sometimes it works when you substitute made up numbers. Let's say A is greater, so A could be 4 and B could be -2 and so on. But sometimes that strategy might not work depending on the problem. So let's go ahead and take a look quickly how to solve this very easily. So in order to solve a problem like this, we just need to understand a little bit of concept, okay, of the absolute value function. So we know that the absolute value of x is equal to, there are two different versions of that or possibilities, is positive x if x is greater than or equal to 0, right? Also, there is another possibility that absolute value of x is equal to negative x if x is less than 0. Okay, so this is the positive value, and this is, since the outcome always has to be positive, the one of the answer choices is positive x and the other one is a negative x before all the negative values of x, because when you go ahead and substitute the negative x value, you'll still get a positive number. Okay, so hopefully that is extremely clear. So now we can go ahead and solve our problem. So we have absolute value of x minus absolute value of b. So is equal to what? So let's try to calculate that and go straight to the answer from there. So we know that a is greater than 0, that's given, and then b is less than 0 or a negative, that's also given. Okay, so we know using this first part, a is greater than 0 is simply going to be a, just like here, and minus this minus, and absolute value of b, we're going to use this part. So it's going to be negative b, just like negative x when x is less than 0 and b is less than 0, so negative b. So now you negative and negative is positive, so your final answer is a plus b, and which is just choice K is the one that is the right answer in this case. Okay, so, and that is our final answer. If you have any questions, please certainly leave them in the comments below. If you have any different ways of doing this problem, also let me know in the comments below. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.